All right, welcome. My name is David Fransen. I'm the Consul General of Canada in Los Angeles, and it is my privilege and pleasure to be the one who will be master of ceremonying this session and drawing the summit to a close. My sense of this summit, to the extent that I can begin to draw a summary, and I think we'll all have a better sense of it in the next hour, is that there's been a tremendous amount of energy, and that what we are witnessing is a very definite momentum that is being established, that has been established over the last 2 years. And for me, one of the really good markers of this was the presentation by Cindy Bell this morning, in which she walked us through the process by which the cancer stem cell people have come to the point that they're at today. And when you thought about that timeline and what seemed, I'm sure, during the period that they were working at it, must have been a very frustratingly slow process. But really, when you look at it, over 2 years, a great deal has been achieved. And I think this summit, again, is a marker along a path demonstrating that momentum is building. We have 3 purposes during this hour. We will hear first from Elliot Phillipson, who has been a key figure for us on the Canadian side in this. Secondly, we will hear from the representatives of each of the workshops, who will summarize for us in pithy fashion the outcomes of their workshops. And then finally, we will have the launching of the call for proposals, that process that will begin or continue moving down the path towards funding for research, various collaborations. So to begin, Elliot Phillipson is the President and CEO of Canada Foundation for Innovation. For those not familiar with it, CFI is one of the instrumental funders of research infrastructure in Canada. Elliot sits on our steering committee and serves as a champion for CCSIP within the federal family, and I think in particular within the federal family of funders. Again, for those who are not familiar with the various instruments of funding for research in Canada, one of the things that's really quite significant from my perspective is the fact that we have had the heads of virtually every one of the most important funding agencies in Canada here for this summit. Suzanne Fortier from the Natural Sciences and Engineering Research Council has been here, Alain Baudet from Canadian Institutes of Health Research, and Martin Godbout from Genome Canada. These are 4, if you add CFI, 4 of the 5 major funding agencies in Canada that fund research at the student, graduate student, and researcher level. So I think it's really testament to the significance of CCSIP and where it's come to that they have chosen to spend this time with us.